live stream, and we're gonna get this thing jumping off real quick. Let me set up my camera up real quick, and let's see who joins the live stream. This is gonna be fix this. It's gonna be a few hours with the Moto E4. I'm gonna give you guys my initial impressions. I have it set up all pretty much. I think I have it all set up. Fingerprint sensors there, ready to go. And let me go ahead and give you guys a quick. It took a long time to set up, man. Not only that, it had an update, and the update took like 30 minutes to update. So right, it's actually on. It didn't even update to July. It's on June security patch, I think. Let me double check real quick, but I think it's on. Yeah, June 1st security patch. So let me take this off of here so you guys can check it out better. Let me see. All right. So I don't want to cover up the microphones. And here it is right here. I did encounter a little bit of lag though, I'll be honest. But I encountered it when I was setting up and downloading and installing all my apps. Let me see. I was downloading and installing all my apps, and I did see some lag from, I guess, the apps installing and all that. But other than that, it's been pretty good so far. The battery life, I did charge it to 100% a little bit ago, and I'm at 92%, but that's expected because I actually was installing my apps, and man, I don't even know how many apps I have in there, but it installed all my apps, and I've been just jamming to it so far. Speaker sounds real good. The cameras are pretty good. Let me go ahead and show you the camera real quick. The camera's right there. It does have, if we go to video, you can see it does have stabilization right there at the corner. That little hand thing, that's stabilization. The little flashlight on the bottom is going to be the flash on the back. But yes, it records in 1080. Let me go into the settings real quick. It records in 1080p. You can see shutter sound, and also it has quick capture, tap anywhere, and the photo sizes, the rear camera, the 12 megapixel camera. You can do the grid, and it only records in 1080p, 30 frames per second. So I've just been messing with it. I haven't really tinkered a whole lot with it, but I'll go ahead and switch to the front-facing camera, and you guys can check out the settings there. Phone storage. Oh, one thing about storage, I noticed that it does have adaptable storage. So adaptable storage, I got my SD card in there. I have a 200 gigabyte SD card, and I'll show you that in a minute. But you can see the front 8 megapixels at 4x3, and it also records in Full HD 1080p 30 frames per second. So both cameras, front and rear. I don't think there's any stabilization on the front-facing camera. When it comes to video, let me see. So there's no stabilization on the front camera, but check it out. It looks pretty good. You can see me here behind the camera. It looks real good on my end. It looks real good. The front-facing camera, for what it is, for the price that you're going to pay, I think it's pretty good. The video also is good. Let me see if you guys can see video camera. Check it out. It looks pretty good. Almost, it's like accurate as far as the colors go. You can see the steering wheel right there. The color of the steering wheel is identical to what I'm seeing. And yeah, so we'll take a picture of this right here real quick. Oh, that's a video. Let me take a picture of it real quick. I'll take a picture of the knob. So the shutter speed's pretty quick. There's the picture that I just took. I think it looks pretty good. Not much. I haven't done much to as far as tinker with the phone yet. I haven't even taken pictures. I think that's my first picture. But the phone performs pretty good once you get all your apps installed. I mean, it took me a while for some reason to install all my apps. But I am happy with the camera. I'll do a little bit of video. I mean, YouTube, so you guys can hear what it sounds like. We'll do one of my videos. Haven't used YouTube yet either, so we'll do one of my videos. Something with music on here. Let's see. Let me see if I got something with music. What's up, Ark? Trying to find something with music so I can play. You got pinch to zoom to get the full screen. Look kind of hazy in here. I don't know why. You pinch to zoom. I got one hand. Sorry, one hand on the camera. Turn the volume up. What is up, guys? It's only your positive tech reviews in the building. We have the Moto Z3 plate on deck. This baby is super thin, man. Check it out. Beautiful, beautiful. Quick sample of the audio. Not the loudest, but it sounds clear and it's front facing, so I do like that. So yeah, so far I got shout out to 2D. They're sending me some cases already for the Moto E5 Plus. They're sending me some cases. I think they're gonna send me 2. And I got my tempered glass screen protector coming in tomorrow. So I don't have any screen protector on it yet. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it as far as build quality goes. The screen I think is beautiful. And everything seems to be working. Look, you can see it's not you will experience some lag. I'm saying this is like a look at, so you can see, I'm saying you will experience it. Like if you're downloading and installing something in the background, you're going to see it, definitely. What's up, Marty Toast? So you're definitely going to see, like if, like when I first got mines and I was installing all my apps and stuff, it was just laggy as hell. But once everything's installed, you can see, you can breeze through everything. This is actually the Google Now cards, and you can swipe up. Nothing running in the background that I know of. Okay, but I got all this stuff running in the background. So it does have 3 gigs of RAM, so you got to keep that in mind. This phone is also, this phone got awesome reviews. Yeah, it's a pretty good phone, man. I mean, it has the 435 processor, which is not the fastest, and it only has 3 gigs of RAM, so you got to consider all that. I think it does pretty good for what it is. It's a pretty good phone. I'm still gonna rock with it for as long as I can. I got my LG G7 Thin Q coming in Monday. I got another one coming in, and I'm gonna rock with this till then. This is pretty nice. I'm happy with it. The battery life seems promising so far. You can see I'm at 90%. And yeah, any questions you guys have on it? Oh, I will tell you this. I did get an update immediately out of the box after I did my first live stream. I went ahead and did a factory reset again, and then it started fresh. Let me see. In your opinion, would the Moto E5 come close to beat the Moto 6 lineup? The Moto 6 lineup. The G The G6? No, these are all, they're already lined up in a certain way, I think, in my opinion. I think the E line is going to be the most budget friendly phone you can get at that price point. So I think that they all offer different things. The E5 Play is going to offer it's going to offer a nice battery, and it's going to offer some a nice price for the phone. And 720p display is a smaller size, and then the Plus is going to offer you obviously a bigger screen, a little bit better processor, and it just keeps going up the list. So the as far as the E5 is going to be, E5 Play is going to be the lowest one. And then the Plus goes up, and then the G series is going to be the G6 Play and the G6, and then they have the G6 Plus, but that is like a European model. I had the G6 Plus. I like that one a lot. But and then we get into the Z line. The Z line is going to be the cream of the crop right there. But yeah, so far it's pretty decent, man. It's a pretty decent phone. I would recommend it if you're coming from another budget phone. If you're coming from like an iPhone, or if you're coming from a Samsung phone, something that's flagship. And then remember, this is not a flagship phone. This is going to be a budget phone. So you may be disappointed if you're coming from a flagship status phone to let me get my fingers out the way. From a flagship status phone to a budget phone. You don't do that unless you're a reviewer, and that's what I am. I review these phones, so I go back and forth. But like I said, if you're coming from an iPhone to this, you're going to encounter a little bit of lag, a couple of hiccups here and there, and also with the S9 Plus or something like that, or the One Plus, you're going to notice a difference. You're definitely going to see some differences, but it's a good phone overall. It still offers good things like a big, beautiful display. I think this display is real nice. It offers also some pretty good speaker. Camera's pretty decent. The Moto features are nice. The Moto Actions and Moto Display. What I did notice on here is there's not what is it? Moto Voice is not present on here. And what else? Can't remember right now off the top of my head. But there's a couple other things that I didn't see. I haven't messed with the radio yet, so I'll be doing that next. But first few hours with it, I have seen some lag, so I'm going to report that fresh. I did see some lag on it when I was installing my applications, but once all that was installed, like right now, you can see that it's pretty snappy right now. Nothing running in the background. Remember, this is a budget phone, and it's a cheap budget phone at that, cheaply priced. So keep that in mind. But I think it's a great phone. Stay tuned for some more videos. I got some cases coming in, screen protectors, like I said. I'm also going to do some camera tests. Records 1080p on both cameras, 12 on the back, 8 on the front. There's no dual cameras. That's a laser autofocus on one side, so it kind of looks like it's winking its eye. It's winking an eye at you, doesn't it? But yeah, quick video. I'm out. Catch you all in another one. Peace out.